Hello, and welcome to Cindy's Corner. Today, boys and girls, I want to get you to do me a favor, and it's going to help you too because I've got a big surprise at Winkle.media. And if you will go on to all of your socials like Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, all of those things that y'all do that I don't necessarily do. If you will go on and like and share Winkle.media with your family and friends, and then make sure you look because you might have to have an adult to help you follow the directions. And there's going to be a big surprise. And I can't wait for my next release to be it's going to be such a big surprise for some of you. And I can't wait for you to get that. And so make sure, go to all the socials, Winkle.media or littlewinkle.com, and like us, share us, and do what it says. I hope you enjoyed that. And today we've got a book and to review. If you've got it, go get it so you can follow along. And it is a AR book. It is level 2 and it's called What Happened to You? Have you ever seen someone with one leg? Last summer when I broke my ankle, I felt like I only had one leg because you can't walk on it. So what happened? They only have one leg. We're going to find out. Have you ever seen someone that only had one leg or one arm? And we say that they have a disability? Yeah, but they can do everything you can do just about. Yeah, they just do it a little different. They learn. It's kind of like when I broke my foot. I had to learn how to get around. I could do it. Kind of hard going up and down the stairs, but other than that, I could do it. And you learn. And even though people have a disability, they're not broken. Yeah, they're not broken. And they still have a heart just like you do. Yeah, do you know someone? Yeah, like that? All right. All right. What Happened to You is our title page. The author is James Catchpole. The illustrator is Karen George. What happened to you? Uh-oh, look here. He's walking on looks like a ship, doesn't it? Yeah. Joe was playing his favorite game. It had sharks and possibly crocodiles. But crocodiles and sharks were no match for pirates like Joe. He thinks he's a pirate. Do you think you're a pirate sometimes? Yeah. Not this time, Senor Shark Face. Uh-oh. It's going down, cutting it. Sharks were easy compared to kids Joe hadn't met yet. There's a kid. You've only got one leg, said a kid. Yep, said Joe. And you've just squashed my shark. What happened to you? Said the kid. But Joe didn't feel like telling that story. So he just said, "What do you think?" The kid didn't know how to answer that. What would you say? But another kid did. Did it fall off? No, said Joe. A third kid thought that was silly. Legs don't fall off, she said. Kid number 4 agreed. He asked, was it a burglar? Then kid 2 thought very hard and said, did it fall off in the toilet? No and no, said Joe. This is a trick, isn't it? You're hiding it, said kid 5. No, said Joe. And stop staring at my bottom. See, they're all looking at him. It's like he's on the monkey bars, isn't he? One leg. There were more questions. But where's your leg? Which Joe did try to answer. But where's your leg? What other leg? Though some of them, was it a lion? Were a bit silly. Was it 1,000 lines? They're all asking. He's like, oh, he doesn't. Yes, said Joe. It was 1,000 lines. Really? Said the kids. No, shouted Joe. He thinks they're being silly, doesn't he? Look at him. Oh, what's the problem? Is that you sometimes? Uh-oh, here he goes. Joe was playing his game again, but this time, Kid 1 said, is that a crocodile down there? And Joe said, yes, I think so. Okay, here. My name is Simone, said Kid 1. My name's Joe, said Joe. And there are sharks down there too. They especially like to eat pirates. Pirates? Said Simone, because he's acting like a pirate, isn't he? Pirates, said Joe. Cool, said Simone. And you two, and Casper, and Manny, and Abraham, all playing pirates now. Do y'all play pirates? Mm-hmm. And all the kids seem very happy with that. Later, Simone asked, do you ever get tired of people asking questions about your leg? What do you think, said Joe. Simone did know how to answer that. But Joe had a question of his own. Do you still need to know what happened? No, said Simone. And Joe seemed happy with that. And we call those crutches, or his other leg. It's how he gets sometimes. Now, can you be happy not knowing what happened with someone? Because sometimes people don't want to talk about it. But perhaps people do want to talk about it. I know there was a little girl, young girl, and she's doing great today. And she went back where a shark had bitten her arm off. Yeah, she wanted to go back to that spot and get in that water. Yeah. So she didn't want to talk about it for a long time. Now she does want to talk about it. She doesn't mind. And same way, sometimes you're the same way. And somebody will say, oh, like if you fall and break your foot like I did, what happened? What happened? You get tired of telling the people what happened. You feel silly sometimes, don't you? Yeah. So sometimes they just don't want to talk about it. Sometimes you don't want to talk about it. But it doesn't mean there's something wrong with them. They still have a heart, just like you do. I hope you enjoyed our story today. And if you know someone that has a special disability, maybe you can help them out sometime. Talk to your friends. How would you help someone out who only had one leg? Or who only had one arm? Or couldn't hear, couldn't see? How would you help them out? Share with your friends, how would you help them out? And you can always send your comments to me. I hope you enjoyed and you give us a thumbs up today. And most important, find that special someone today and give them a special hug and tell them you love them.